Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Figure. I'm a UI UX designer. So today I'll be designing or replicating the Google Play Store. I think the home page, right? So I'll be designing or replicating Google Play Store's home page. That's on the Android phone. I think we can start now. Okay, so great. So this is a screenshot of from my phone, like an Android phone. So we are just going to try and replicate this using components and also layout, right? So yeah, so over here, so I took these are like pictures that I just cropped. Um, so this is like a breakdown of the various components of the screen. So you have the section here, which probably supposed to be like the header or the search section. And we also have the tabs here. We also have some titles here, probably a section title with the arrows, an arrow to the right. We also have probably a title, a section title that has the art section here, art text here, which is similar to this. So you have this arrow just indicating that they are the same. You also have this section here, which is also similar to that on the top. So we also have this pointing. They also have, I think the same thing is here. Then you also have the button navigation, right? So you have that for games and apps. So this is what we'll be working on. Okay. Okay, so we are good with this, right? So I have here the icons that I'm going to be using designing this. I also set up a tool of my typography here. So basically just a body of 14 and a bold, so 14 and 12, then the little one here, probably a caption or something, that's 10. So let's kick in. So first we'll be starting with the section here. So let me just bring this image here, right? And I've already set up some grid layout here. So I think this is um let me just check in there. So the data is out of 8, then the margin is 16, the count is 4. So yeah, let's just go in there. So we'll try and replicate this. So I need my icon here. So I copy this. I like to work off the side the grid. I like to work off the adboard first. So I need to type here search for apps and games. Right. So let's give this a body small. Align here. We also need another icon because I've already created a component. So I can duplicate this and then look for the mic icon. Right. I also need a picture. So let's say if I press on O, right? So give me cycle. Let's make this 32. And yeah, so I can just go in there, change the fill to an image. Let me grab, oops, let me grab an image from choose my image. I'll just place it here. Great. Yeah, good. So these are the components, right? So now I'm going to use auto layout. So I select this. So I'm making reference to this. So yes, this seems to be quite good. So I select this. Let me just change the color to some gray. Let's just use something like gray 5. So it's fine. Auto select. So that's shift A. And then let's make this an 8. Keep this centered. And also apply auto layout to this to shift A, make this 8, also send layout. Right, so I have auto layout applied to this to auto layout applied to this to. Now I select the two, Shift A to apply auto layout to both elements, and they are all centered this way. So then I choose space between. Space between. Now I can just add some padding. Let's say so the left and right should be, let's say, 16. Then top and bottom can be 8. So 8 comma 16. Let's add the fill. So I didn't work on my, I've not created some styles for colors, but yeah, let's just go with this. Then realize there's some curved. So let's say 8. Whereas this text, I can just stretch it a bit. Great. And also has some shadow. Interesting. So select effect shadow. Let's say 7 0. Make this really looks close to it. Interesting. Try to make it 10%. Let's say make this 25. So I'm done with this, so I can bring it in here and just stretch it out to fill. Let's make some references. There's some space between the search and okay, there's no space between this. Just move it to the top to touch. Great. So we are good with the search. Let's delete you. Now let's duplicate this and take it here. Okay, so now we have to create this guy. So now that I've done this, I can even go ahead to make this a component. So at least I can have some control probably if this has to be. So I press Option Command K. So let's make this, since it's search bar, I really don't know how to find this. Let's say search bar. Right. Now I copy, delete this, and paste here. Right. Wait a second. Bring it to the top. Let's just move this somewhere. We'll come back to you. So now let's create this tab, right? So sorry, I know this great thing can just be something, but let's put it aside. So let's try and create this tab. So I press T for the text, and so for you, right? And what did they do here? So there's some bar underneath. So let's say L, draw the line. Let's make this 4. Okay, let's round it a bit. Go around, then click. Yeah, notice there's some space between the text and the bar. But let me use auto layout. I select the two, Shift A, auto layout, and yeah, let's make this 11 doesn't be too, let's say 16. Great. Let me quickly set up the colors for this because I think I need the colors for now. So notice this is going to be used across, right? Let me check something. So I want to see if the bar will stretch when I keep typing, or if the text is ready. So no. So I want to do so here I select the bar here and select here full container. So if I keep typing, it also expands. Wait, great. So I can take this and even create a component out of it. So that's Option Command K, make a component. Let's say tab item, right? Tab item. So I can create a variant because you know this is the active. So if it's active, it has the bar. If it's not active, so let's say let's make this inactive. let's say false, right? And make this true. Now let's give the property a good name. So let's say active, right? So I can even change this to a switch. Great. So let me let's just get rid of this. So you can just say delete. And we are good. Okay, so now let's create this. So I come for copy, and I paste it outside for me. So I paste you here. It's not sure. So I paste you here. So this is for you. Let me always have this simple. So for you is there. The next is top charts. Top charts. I don't need the bar, so it's not active. Good. Duplicate this categories. So I can even make this should be center aligned. Doesn't make any difference. But the cool thing is I can just come here, fix it. It applies to all the components, right? That's the cool thing about components. So this is category, sorry. And then I think the last is should be editor's choice. I think I've seen something like that. So great thing is, so you know there's this line right here. There's this line here, right? So let's see how we're going to do this. So let me just draw this line here. We'll come back to you and use gray. Let's say 5. We'll come back to you. So let me take the background. So let me just change this to a darker gray. I'm going to change this to a darker gray so I don't forget about it. So now I can select this and apply auto layout. So shift A, right? Let's see the position. Yeah, top left is fine. And switching between it, I'll just make it 40 and see. Right now, turn on my grid to guide me in the positioning. So let's see, let's make reference to the main. Okay, so it's quite, I think it's in line with the search, I guess. So let's get back to this and move it in line with it. Okay, I think I get it. So it's basically something like this, but a padding has been applied. Could it be? Let's see. So if a padding of 16, right? Is there? Why doesn't it get? If this can get to the edge, so let's see. Let's add another 16. That's 32. Ooh, can make sense. Let's just see. Yeah. I'll come back to my point. So this is 24. Okay, I think that's good. Yeah, so this is green. So we'll come back to add the colors. So why the line? So let's say I've forgotten this. So we have to apply a fill. Effect. Let's say 1. Yeah, make this 7 and I will grade exactly. Not bad. Let's add some top. Let's make this 24. Right. right? So we can align this here. Yeah, I think it's good. Yeah, let's just leave this. We come back to it. So the next is recommended for you. So you notice there are like two types or three. So this has the ad, this has this recommended one. I will, and this also has some text underneath. So let's bring you here, get rid of this. Let's just bring the entire thing. Right, maybe just move this. Let's just bring the entire thing here. Okay, I just wanted to help with the focus, but I think we are good. So we need to replicate this section, so we recommended for you. So we don't need you here. Move the components to the top. We come back to you. So the entire body is white, so I can change this. Let's make right. So so recommended for you. Let's say there's a T. So recommended for you. Right. Let's make this body bold. Actually good. Hey, what is happening? Okay, great. So I need a arrow, like then select the tool, apply auto. Yeah, so shift A. Right. Let's make the space between. Right. So then center. Good. So we can bring you here. So let's have this. Right. And then also create another one. So we are creating this. Let me just let me go through the steps. So I can just copy this text again. Sometimes just copy it out of it. Anyway, so this is suggested for you. Right. Suggested for you. And there's an add here, ADS. And let's duplicate this ADS. There's a dot, right? How do I get this dot? Yeah, there's a dot. Wow. Does this work? Probably. Just for now. Can get the dots now because for now. So let's make this small. Apply it over here. Also shift A. This can be 0. Okay. So you run this. The last one so has the title and some small description in the arrow. So it's similar to this. So let me duplicate this, right? Now, so this is a cool thing you have to pay attention. So I duplicate this. Let me stretch it for you. So that's command U, right? So it's already spaced between. Now I select this and shift A, apply auto layout, change the direction. So vertical, let me make this a 0, right? And reduce this to small. Oops, the small is not supposed to be 4, it's supposed to be 12. Wait, so once I change it, it affects everything. That's not bad. That's actually good. So let me change my gray. The gray or gray. Just two, it's fine. It's recommended for you. Where's the arrow? Okay, where is it? So you can just name these ones. I really don't know how to name this. Title slash um, no subtitle. No okay, Joshua. No subtitle. Okay. So title, no subtitle, no arrow. Always make the subtitle arrow. Right. They also make this title slash subtitle slash arrow. So I know why I'm doing this. So let's just do this. Then this too. I name this double click. Oh, so I select all this. Come here to the top. Create multiple components. Great. Combine all variants. Great. So a property of subtitle. Yeah, I didn't add something. So let's just make the subtitle. I see that. Then this arrow. So this has subtitle. So let's name this false. Arrow true. Subtitle. Let's say false. Arrow false. You can just give them names if you want. This subtitle true. Arrow true. I think they're all good. So yeah, I think I'm good. So I can come here and just kind of copy this page here. So I stretch it. So whatever. So subtitle is around. So I will switch from this. Wait. So so let me just turn on my grid. So yeah, we have this sorted out. Now we can start with this. Right. So let's just move this to the top. So a rectangle. So that's R. Press the R. Or you can just come to the top here. Click on it. Click. Then just bring it. Get rid of this one. So this whereas it has some rounded distance. So I just make it 16. 16 is fine. Notice there's a text, two text here, two set of text here. So let's see app name. Sorry, app name, and this is app size. So I can apply it to the others. Shift A or just come here. Make this very awful. Like using yeah, the name. Also going to apply auto layout to this and that. So shift A auto layout. Make this, let's say it's 16 too much. Okay, it's quite close. So let's say 8. Right. So you notice this right in this place. So you can select this and come in the to fill container. So that at least let's see when you type does it feel oops stretching. Right. So we can select this text and also the one and say fill container like this align to the left, right? So that if you have any, if you type anything, you can just fill this space. So notice if you come here, so Shopify, you know, it takes like 2 lines. Yeah, TikTok and WhatsApp business just have like, so you can accommodate for that. Okay, So I think it's the same font. I need to make. So let me just reduce. Let me just change this. Let's see how contrast. So I think basically that. So you know there are some images, right? So one cool thing I like to do is so I'm going to create a component out of this. So I select this, the fill, make the image, right? So I'm going to get, I have and downloaded these images before the stream. So let me just get them here. So WhatsApp business, I upload here. Click, let me get an image. Can I even upload multiple? Let me see. I even take. Didn't Let's do kind of like that. So WhatsApp, this is TikTok. TikTok. TikTok, TikTok. I should cut to this. I think there should be, because I know Figma is it's cool stuff. Shortcuts. I really don't know. But if you know of any shortcut, just let me know. You can just comment. Hit me up on Twitter at Yofi_Graham. To you, I'll be grateful. Because I think I mostly find myself doing this a lot. Yeah. So that's two. That's Django. This is but the new delivery app that is in Ghana, India. It's to support people's markets, and their charges are really low. Yeah, competing with the Bold, Junior, and even the private or new services. Yeah. So okay, so we are good. I think we have all the yes, for global. So we have all the so I can just make this a component. So option command K make this a component. So let's say app info. Naming is I think I need to take this serious and start naming my stuff. But, so I can just duplicate this. So my finger was on option and I click to duplicate it. So there are about four. So I can just do this. Then D, Control D, Control and D. Select the two auto layouts. How do I get? So let me just make this 8. This too close. All the sides. Let me reduce them. Let's just make this 80. Doesn't make sense. 100 is fine. Probably like so this is TikTok. So I just come here, look for TikTok, and that's my time. Okay. Then name you TikTok. Just 76. WhatsApp business. So 28 MB. So let me just change with you. WhatsApp business. Last. Okay, this is Spotify. Welcome to Africa. Spotify. Listen to podcast. Yes. And find something. I guess find MU. Probably music. 1, 2, 3. This I don't know. Pinterest. Maybe Pinterest. Maybe. So let's make it Pinterest. Pin TV. Let's get it. So I'm just trying to get the safety. So 23. Select so 23 per MB. Great. We are good. Going to control the spacing. Yeah. No, I'll apply auto layout to everything. Just in love with auto layout. Great. So I can just duplicate this and be fast. So this is the ad. So subtitle. No, yeah. So ad for you. Thank you. So I can just do the same. Yeah. So let me just duplicate this since this is so clear. So I can make this 16. Also make this 16. Remember, shift A duplicate. Let me keep that space between buttons. If it's too much. I'll apply auto layout. So this guy, the new guys in town. Logo. Order anything food. Right? Food. The dots. Comma food. Anything comma food. Food. That's everything. Same with the dots. That's it. Oh, 15 MB. Django. Django right. Get a boat. Really? Get a boat. All that. Oh, energy. What is this? Let me add that. I can't check this out afterwards. Right. 41 MB. 41 MB, and this is blue. My credit size 26 MB. Sorry, I didn't do this. So this is 29 MB. I want to play Spotify. I don't have this, I can just leave it. So this guy is yeah, great. And here's Django, the red one. It's probably this. Alright, I have this back. Project 26. This is Junior, I guess. Yeah, it's a little interesting. So yeah, so we can even duplicate this again. Let's make this. So this is the one that has subtitle. Let's stretch it. So it has to be in line with this name. Let's put an arrow. Sure. Need my grades. Great. So I don't know, we can just keep the icons. And this interchange, I don't have all the icons here. So we can just bring, you don't notice, and then bring Spotify here again. business. Let's see. TikTok. Can be asked for this. Right. So this is just updated, fresh, all features and content. Right. So when there's hide our goods, think we are good. So I think the last thing is the button navigation. So yeah, so I can take this opportunity to show you. So I need the icon and the text. So let's just go, icons anywhere. You can just oops. So you can just copy it. Let's paste it here. Right. Let me change it to I think about sports sports. It's funny, right? I thought this was probably called the icon was called a controller or something, but sports something. So let me change it to games like this. Just select. So apply photo layout, shift A, and center this of all. That goes in. Yeah. So I can duplicate it or click option and press an option and click and drag. Change this icon to I think it's apps. Yes. It. So I take this. I think photo layouts. So shift A. Space between. Center. Apply some fill background. Colors light. Padding. Let's see. So top bottom. Let's say 8. Left right. Let's say 32. Let's engage this. Make it 48. 48. Right. So we need put in here. So I can just bring this, show you some back. So this is going up to minus 4, 70. Let's use 10%. Let's use 85. So you can create this as a style. So you can assistant. So since I'm going to drag this in, so I click drag, then hold space so I doesn't enter. This doesn't feel centered. So let's let this pasted. You can drag to the bottom. Yes. Let's work on this. Is there a way to fix this? 65. Should give it 29. 64 plus 8. 72. 64 plus 8. Should give it. And this is good. Right. So we have our what do you call it? Screen or the product, the apps page, right? So let me put all this into auto layout. So check the auto layout spacing should be 32. One good this and this centered should be this. I'm being able to lay out because of us. Yeah. So let's leave this. So these ones can be. So basically, I think we are good. Let me just remove that there and keep it at 4. Right. Okay, let's have spacing between this. So, yeah, I think we are good. So ideally, I may just create a color star for the active state, right? So I press I to pick this green. So let me send this to Google. Let's say Play Store. This is green. Play Store green. So Play Store green. Right. So I can come here to my active color. Play Store green. Where I change it here. So for my apps to, if I had created with the icons, I could have created let me just create a component out of this. So Shift K. So bottom navigation. Right. We have done for the list, the individual list. But you can create this, create a variant. This. So this is default. This is active. Obviously one needs to be active. So this is, let's say this is apps, and this is games. So I select the property active menu. So this is apps. So I select apps and apply this to it. So get into it. I also select this and apply this to it and this to it. So I will notice, I think when it's active, the game field is, it takes field. Yeah. So now I can copy this and paste. Delete this one and paste here. Take it to the bottom. It, and we are good. So if we want to go into the games page, we switch. So yeah, basically I think this is quite long. It was a lengthy video, but you can just create, you can get rid of this, create a frame. Then you can move your components in there. So you can just sort them out. Oops. And this it's a cool presentation. Care to document that in there. Okay, so you can even document there. You have your icons there. So yeah, that's it for our Play Store apps page. Actually, not your home page, so the apps page. So thank you for your time. And if there are anything, any concerns, any feedback, feel free to comment below or send me a DM or tweet at me on Twitter. Thanks a lot. Don't forget to subscribe and share.